Welcome to our exploration of the fascinating origins of different types of signs. From the stars to the language we speak, and even the math we use every day, signs are all around us. They are the fundamental building blocks of how we understand and interact with the world, each with their own rich history and evolution. Think about it, the constellations we see in the night sky, the words we use to communicate, and the mathematical symbols we use to quantify the universe, they're all signs. They point to something beyond themselves, to deeper meanings and connections that have shaped our understanding of the cosmos and our place within it. In this journey, we'll uncover the stories behind these signs, exploring their ancient roots and how they've transformed over time. We'll delve into the minds of the astronomers, linguists, and mathematicians who dared to decipher the universe's hidden language, and see how their discoveries continue to impact our lives today. Our first cosmic stop takes us back over 3,000 years to ancient Babylon, a civilization known for its advancements in astronomy and astrology. Imagine looking up at the night sky, not with telescopes and satellites, but with the naked eye, trying to make sense of the celestial tapestry above. The Babylonians were meticulous observers of the heavens. They noticed that throughout the year, the sun appeared to move along a specific path, traversing through a backdrop of 12 constellations. These constellations, each with their own unique patterns of stars, became the foundation of the zodiac. But they didn't just observe, they interpreted. The Babylonians believed that the positions of the stars and planets at the time of a person's birth could influence their personality and destiny. Thus, each of the 12 zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces was assigned specific characteristics and mythical associations. Centuries later, the Greeks inherited this celestial wisdom and infused it with their own rich mythology. Think of the constellation Orion, the Hunter, or Ursa Major, the Great Bear, each figure woven into captivating tales that explained the movements of the stars and their influence on human affairs. The Romans, ever the pragmatists, saw the potential of the zodiac as a system for organizing their calendar. They adopted the Babylonian system, refined it, and spread it across their vast empire, solidifying the 12 zodiac signs we know today. So the next time you check your horoscope, remember that you're tapping into a tradition that stretches back millennia, a testament to humanity's enduring fascination with the cosmos and our desire to find meaning in the stars. Let's shift our focus now from the celestial to the terrestrial, to the very words we use to communicate. We often take language for granted, but have you ever stopped to consider how words, these arbitrary sounds or symbols, carry such immense power to convey meaning? This is where we meet Ferdinand de Saussure, a Swiss linguist who revolutionized the study of language in the early 20th century. Saussure argued that language is not simply a collection of words that correspond to pre-existing ideas or objects. Instead, he proposed that language is a system of signs, and each sign is composed of two inseparable parts. First, we have the signifier, which is the form the sign takes, the sound of a word when spoken or the written letters on a page. Then, there's the signified, which is the concept or meaning that the signifier evokes in our minds. Think of the word tree. The letters T-R-E-E are the signifier, but the signified is the mental image that pops into your head. A tall, woody plant with branches and leaves. Saussure's key insight was that the relationship between the signifier and the signified is arbitrary and based on social convention. This means that there's no inherent reason why the letters tree should represent that particular concept. Different languages have different words for tree, each with its own unique signifier, yet they all point to the same basic concept. Saussure's theory of linguistic signs transformed how we understand language. It showed that language is not a passive reflection of reality, but an active force that shapes our thoughts, perceptions, and interactions with the world around us. Chapter 3, Signos Matemáticos, el lenguaje universal. Our final exploration takes us to the realm of mathematics, a language that transcends cultural boundaries and allows us to communicate complex ideas with astonishing precision. But have you ever wondered where these mathematical symbols, these pluses, minuses, and equal signs came from? Their origins are surprisingly recent. Take the plus sign and the minus sign. These ubiquitous symbols, so fundamental to arithmetic, didn't appear until the European Renaissance, emerging from the world of merchant bookkeeping. Before that, words or abbreviations were used to denote addition and subtraction. The equal sign, another cornerstone of mathematical notation, has a fascinating story of its own. It was first used by Welsh mathematician Robert Record in 1557. He chose two parallel lines because, as he put it, no two things can be more equal. These seemingly simple symbols revolutionized mathematics. They provided a standardized shorthand that allowed mathematicians to express complex equations and concepts more concisely and efficiently. This, in turn, paved the way for groundbreaking discoveries in fields like algebra, calculus, and physics. Think of Isaac Newton's laws of motion or Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, both expressed using a universal language of mathematical symbols that can be understood by scientists around the world, regardless of their spoken language. From the ancient Babylonians gazing at the stars to the Renaissance mathematicians developing new symbols, the quest to understand and represent the world around us has been a constant throughout human history. The signs we've explored in this journey, from the zodiac to linguistic signs to mathematical symbols, are all testaments to this enduring human endeavor. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the origins of different signs. Whether in the stars, our language, or mathematics, these signs have fascinating histories that shape our understanding of the world. They remind us that knowledge is constantly evolving and that even the most fundamental concepts have their own unique stories to tell. From deciphering the messages encoded in the constellations to unraveling the complexities of human language, to expressing the universe's elegant laws through mathematical symbols, we've seen how signs empower us to make sense of the world around us. So next time you encounter a sign, take a moment to appreciate its rich history and the countless minds that have contributed to its meaning. For in understanding the origins of signs, we gain a deeper appreciation for the interconnectedness of human knowledge and the wonders of the universe we inhabit.